Welcome, it's been a really big week in property, including of course the Reserve Bank holding rates. More on that later in the show. But the inside story this week on has the market bottomed out? So you need to stay tuned for that. And also SA's finest, three of probably the best homes, certainly Glen Osmond, a monster mansion, a bluestone mansion, iconic historic home that we have a look at Glen Osmond. Glenside, another very large property. And then we head over the other side of town to Fitzroy to see three of some of the best and definitely the finest homes in South Australia. A Gone segment, some of those great sales, we'll show you those. And don't forget, we're live, we're interactive, so stay tuned, get the phones ringing, send the emails in, we'll answer your questions at the end of the show. Now I'm in the studio and it is live, I can absolutely guarantee you that. And I am so excited about looking at those three properties because the first chance I get to see them is right here on the show as well, so hopefully you'll love them a bit later. That interest rate decision on by the Reserve Bank, I'm going, scratching my head, I'm going, okay, so what don't we get here? But hey, they must know a lot more than we poor people out in the street do. So anyway, it's a good sign, I guess, that the economy is strong, the fact that they held out. So more on that a bit later, we'll have a chat about that. And we want your thoughts on this matter because I'd like to see, what you guys are thinking. On the front of your screen, there's a counter. So click on there, yes or no, and we'd love to get your feedback. Now let's go to the inside story on whether the market has in fact bottomed out.
Australian property prices fell in every quarter last year and now they may have bottomed out. According to RP data, the December quarter was the year's smallest decline, following a decline in the previous June and September quarters and a substantial drop at the start of the year. Except for Sydney, all other Australian capital city housing markets continued to soften in the last few months of 2011, where more specifically Adelaide values fell 1.2%. Overall, we experienced a 4.8% national decline in the 12 months to the end of December. Fears of a US-style property crash have also been eradicated by property experts in the past year, given the tighter lending conditions. And with the current low unemployment level and our place in the global economy as a resources supplier, there's little chance of this happening in the future. Following the interest rate cut in November, it's expected transaction volumes will pick up in February and March, and the negative growth will abate.